He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole wide world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands.
Hello, St. George's. I'm Jane, and I'm chair of the Stewardship Commission. And we are in the 2021 campaign. Welcome to today's Stewardship Moment. On behalf of Marilyn, Andy, and myself, I welcome you. And I'd like to also thank the Vestry, the Finance Committee, Ben, and Mitzi for their assistance as we've pulled together this campaign. Our theme for this year is He's Got the Whole World in His Hands. It comes from a well-known spiritual that reminds us that God truly enfolds all of us in his hands. As we've proven this year, St. George's is more than a physical structure. It's a ministry of people supporting one another through daily life with God's guidance. As parishioners, we have pushed through our ordinary daily lives to an extraordinary living plane during this pandemic. We have experienced births, deaths, illnesses, moves, job changes, and job losses. For over 7 months, we have phoned one another, met on Zoom, viewed services on YouTube, and gathered in our parking lot. We even briefly met in the sanctuary in June. Throughout it all, God's love has been there for us and with us. To meet this challenge during this time, we've had to re-envision our education and our outreach. We've had to remain connected while socially distancing via online technology. We've had to maintain our buildings by hiring a new facilities maintenance staff position as we budgeted in 2020. This has carried consistency of maintenance for our beautiful structure. We've had to continue supporting outreach ministries and continuing making real local and global impact. We've had to provide overdue pay raises for staff. We've had to upgrade our technology to be more digitally accessible in a wider community and across the generations. There is a connection between our mission and our stewardship. The stated mission at St. George's is to form a lifelong disciples of Jesus Christ. This mission comes directly from Jesus, who said, "Go and make disciples of all nations, baptizing them in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, and teach them all that I have commanded you." This comes from Matthew 28:18-20. We pursue this mission by focusing on 4 key elements of Christian life: worship, love, learn, and serve. Examples of our mission. In our worship, we have our services, we have our music, we have children's chapel, we have building costs, and we have salaries. Under the love area, we have Eucharistic visitors, pastoral care, coffee hour, prayer shawl ministries, and our foyer groups. Under learn, we have Sunday school, Bible study, the Equip conferences, our guest speakers, and godly play. Under the serve area, we have our Social Issues Commission. We have our rummage sale, our red wagons, our spaghetti dinners, and Habitat for Humanity. The 2021 proposed budget has a mission narrative. 12% goes to the diocese. That is a mandated cost. The rest we break up among our pie chart here. 13% to serve, 26% to learn, 13% to love, and 36% for worship. Our proposed budget for 2021 is $244,319 for our worship. For love, we have $90,836. Under learn, we've budgeted $177,975. Under serve, $90,246. And our diocesan assessment based upon our numbers, is $78,411. So our total proposed budget, total mission budget, is $681,787. Less the social issues fundraising of approximately $18,000, our proposed 2021 budget is $663,787. Examples of this: if you earn $25,000 a year for net income, 2.5% of your giving is $625 across the calendar year. I'm not going to read the rest of the chart, but if you have an income of $250,000 net, you would see that 10% of your or full tithe would be $25,000. So the chart should be pretty self-explanatory as you look through it. Moving to a personal plane, here are my numbers. If I choose to increase my pledge by a minimum of $5 a week, I increase my donation by $260 annually. If all 152 people who pledged for 2020 increased their weekly donations by $5, St. George's annual income would increase approximately $39,000. That's a challenge in that. $5 is something that we should be able to do, depending upon our circumstances. Why are your pledges important? Our pledges are paychecks for St. George's. It provides a steady income throughout the year. It allows our church to operate in a business-like fashion while we're doing the Lord's work. We budget it, and we're transparent with our budget. It allows the parish to focus on ministry and fellowship rather than how do we keep the lights on and keep things running. Pledges can be altered if your life circumstances change by contacting the business office in Mitzi. We have a variety of ways to give. Weekly during collections in our traditional envelopes by cash or check. Electronic transfers from your bank. I choose to do that, and I do mine monthly. I don't pay postage, and it just goes out. Automatic bank transfers that can be scheduled to fit your lifestyle, quarterly, by a half a year, or annually. Online giving through our new updated website. We can even complete our pledge cards this year. Minimum required distribution. For those of us in our 70s who've been lucky enough to save during our lifetimes, we can directly donate and get a tax break. Please contact your tax preparer or your accountant with assistance on this. We ask for our families to ask their children to donate at least $1 a month to establish a lifetime pattern. Any way that works best for you, for your family, and for your lifestyle works for us. Please prayerfully consider in His hands. Please keep in mind that we are all in God's hands during this time. That's why our theme has been in His hands. Prayerfully consider your pledge for the 2021 year. We know this has been a difficult year, but St. George's needs your participation for 2021. Thank you.
He's got the whole world in His hands.